let me head over to Twitch and check it.
Anchor, copy link.
All right.
All right.
We are live.
No dirty words.
Yeah. If you want to say dirty words, if you got a dirty meowth, right? Just
I know, right?
Orbit's gum.
Orbit's gum. Oh God, I loved that campaign. I never really chewed. Never really chewed Orbit's gum, but God, I love that campaign. And
well, and that's how you know it's a good campaign, because you remember it. That's the whole point of a commercial.
Yeah, and I've referenced it many times in my multiple podcasts where you got a dirty mouth. Try Orbit's gum.
Research breakthrough. Ready, go. Scraggy.
Well, I definitely had some good experiences this week. I think we shared one, didn't we?
Yeah. I know your biggest experience of this past week. Is there any?
Yes, you do.
Mr. Tambourine and Squishy Twitchy are already here.
Woo!
Hello.
So I have 0 mod capabilities tonight because I am still logged in as DragonCon Digital Media, DC Digital Media. That's the only thing I can use.
Did you want me to try adding?
Nope. I'm just letting you know you will have to
do
the commercial and all that. But I do have some music tonight. I don't know if the new music will come up. I'm putting it in now, but I have some new music for us tonight.
All right. Hello, Coach Kev.
I went hunting.
All right. I need to have some of this root beer float.
Hunting.
Yum, yum, yum.
All right. And now let's go to my music here. Of course, that's always the first one. We'll clear it off. I'm actually going to probably do it again because I need to
just so you know,
add the new ones in. I'm listening.
Every time you play, why am I blanking on the violinist's name?
Oh, do we need to not play that one anymore?
Every time we play it, there's certain areas of the world that can't access that YouTube video.
Oh, but as long as it's still in the U.S. and stuff, we're fine, right? I mean, I don't know anybody want to watch YouTube videos.
Actually, I can check to see how many hits we have on the YouTube videos. It was more than I was expecting last time I looked.
Check. All right, I'm just adjusting a few things. I've been hearing in my own headphones that my microphone seems to be hitting a little bit harder than I want it to in the recording. So I'm just adjusting a few things here.
Okay.
Should I go -15? What does that do? Okay. What if I put it at 0 compressor? I think I looked up these settings. I take it to -8 and makeup gain by -8. We'll leave it as is right now.
Yeah.
And of course the de-esser is good. So that's fine.
Yeah, so let's see. Last time, what is it? It says partial. Blah, 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 blah.
All
right. Yeah, it says partially blocked. Where does it say? Oh, video cannot be seen at all.
On which one?
On some of them. Oh, it just says blocked in some territories. Denmark. There's where it is.
Yeah, Denmark's blocking everything. Something else popped up recently that had like a 5-second blip or something. It's like, oh, this can't be. Oh, I remember what it was. It wasn't a 5-second blip. It was not even a public thing. It was a recording I made for trivia that did have licensed music because it wasn't a broadcast. It was, hey guys, this is what it looked like when I did this digital trivia, complete with music. And it was like, cannot be heard in some areas at all. Denmark.
Apparently, you can mute the sound during that time if we wanted to.
All right, cleared off the first.
Like we can tell YouTube to just mute the sound during that time if we wanted to.
That's interesting. If it becomes an issue, Yeah.
But yeah, basically, because I was looking through all the
Well, you know
different
what?
ones that
If
had
you want
that
to be
issue.
in Denmark and see us, you need to come to Twitch live and watch it then.
Except they won't be able to see this because they'll be able to hear on the podcast if we actually
Yeah.
included it, but they wouldn't.
They can do it in the podcast. They can hear the music through the Twitch.
Yeah, that's
If
true.
they come live. Live,
live.
Joe.
You're right.
Live.
But how are they going to know that they need to come live if they're not live?
Well, you know what? We might have to make a bit out of that on the show tonight.
But yeah.
Get your Mountain Dew, Alma. You're going slow.
I need more root beer float.
More cowbell.
Oh yeah, root beer float, so good.
Yeah, I've been doing that. I'm combining intermittent fasting with. Hold on, let me use this for hit that button. Check. All right, with actual calorie counting, I use a thing called MyFitnessPal.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
And yeah, I love it. But I'm not active, so not at all. I mean, I'm slightly, I guess slightly.
So
active, but
here's how someone explained weight loss versus fitness to me about a year and a half ago, and they said weight loss is primarily controlled by your not appetite, by your diet, by what you eat. Fitness is primarily controlled by working out.
okay.
So, because there's a lot of skinny people that aren't fit at all, and it's because of what they eat. Although I am not good at either, but
well, doing the intermittent fasting, and I've got to get my headphone amp. I got to find a power supply and plug this in. I think I'm pushing my mic up to where it sounds good in my ears, but then on the recording, so I don't know if anybody else hears it, but I can hear a little crunchiness, like it's a little loud. I need to get my headphone amp so I can turn up my headphones separately from the recording. Anyway, so yeah, the intermittent fasting actually is pretty good because you only eat for in an 8-hour window. Say 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, 8-hour window, and you don't eat it all otherwise. So like when I get up in the morning, I drink coffee, and that's an appetite suppressant, and it helps out. And I track that. So then I track my calories because some people say, "Oh, eat whatever you want, just do it in these windows." Now that's bad too. I'll track my calories while I drink my coffee in the morning. Then sometime mid-afternoon, I might get another cup of coffee. And then starting from 4 to midnight, and usually it's closer to 5:30, I'll eat dinner, right? But I can start eating then. And as long as I stop eating by midnight, I count all my calories. And I found, Joe, that what it's done is, of course, I eat that first meal. It's usually a dinner, and it's healthier. Dinners are typically healthier around here anyway, because, lunch, you make it what you want, but she's cooked something, so it's roasted chicken or pork chops. I mean, even Taco Bell. Okay, I'm gonna log it. So I might have had a 1,500 calorie meal, but it's one, the first meal of the day, but two, is dinner. So it
the
fills
only
me
meal
up.
of the day.
Right, it fills me up, and then I'm like, you know what? I might be a little bit hungry later. Especially Wednesdays and Thursdays, I tend to get off my shows and go eat because I've done a lot of energy. But now I'll get some popcorn or something else. And some days I'm ending with a good 1,000 calories left of I could eat something. And basically you can eat anything with the calorie counting as long as I set my goal, and my goal says I can eat like 2,300 calories a day, or something like that, unless I exercise and burn stuff off. So yeah, putting that window actually has helped appetite management. Yeah, I do get sometimes hungry during the day, but I've lost an okay amount of weight on it, so I'm happier. And again, my best thing is my Pokemon. I got to swipe the screen, little barbells here. Dumbbells that I got. Because honestly, I do want to shape up a little bit there. So I'm not working out really. I'm just doing some light dumbbell work every once in a while. What were you holding up? I missed it.
It was IBC root beer.
Oh yeah.
Just to make sure no one had any funny ideas about the.
Oh, I had those, man.
Brown
I love IBC root beer.
Root beer floats. IBC root beer.
How much time do we have? We don't have time for me to go hunt a plug, do we?
Run fast.
No, it's 1 minute. It's less than a minute.
Run fast.
I don't run that fast.
Gotta go fast.
Gotta catch them all.
Go full Sonic on us.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
The hedgehog Pokemon.
Oh man, that is a question for ADD. if you were to have one cartoon character, or not a superhero, but a cartoon character, if you could be like that, which cartoon character would you be and why? That's because the Sonic made me think
A
of that. Go, oh man,
non-superhero?
yeah. Like Teenage Mutant. Now I know Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Quirky Fingers are heroes, but they're not Superman, right?
Yeah.
It's oh yeah, you could be like them and have ninja skills, or you could be there you go. Lady Jasmine says Bugs Bunny, and why? Well, I look good in drag. That's number one. Number two is I could turn left at Albuquerque and show up somewhere cool every single time.
Clearly Speedy Gonzalez.
Yeah, Speedy's good.
I mean, but he's kind of got super power. But
so that's
good old Speed. So we had I don't know if I ever told you this, but my dad owned a race car years and years back, and
I don't think I knew that.
Yeah. So it's several stages below. It was NASCAR, but it was several stages below what you would actually see on TV. And our driver, because my dad, he would get in the race car and think he's going super fast, and it compared to the actual racers, he's going super slow. But the driver, he was nicknamed Speedy, and on his previous team, the hood of the car, they had Speedy Gonzalez on the hood. We did not do that on ours, but on his previous ones, that's what he had on the hood.
Gotcha.
My dad was going for more of a professional look on the cars.
Coach Cass says leisure suit Larry. I love the answers here. All right, but we got to get going, so let's hit record there. And just as a final check, hit me, Joe.
Punch.
There you
go. You
done
been hit.
The 1-2 hit. All right, we're recording. All right, here we go. And welcome to Assorted Geekdom Presents Pokemon GO Podcast.
That was our backup plan. It really was.
I was. Yes. No, Pokemon GO Podcast, of course. We are your number one source for Joe_R, Embrace _ and Charles at Rock Out of Podcasting, Embrace the Casual McFall here. You'll not get us anywhere else, unless, of course, we get invited to guest star, but then it's just a special occasion. How you doing, Joe, man? We got some good.
I'm doing good. I'm doing really good. Yeah, we have some joint experiences this week as well.
Some shared experience. This is a PG-13 show, Joe. We have shared experiences.
And those that are thinking PG-13 know exactly how I meant that.
Well, I never think PG-13, so
your mind, Charles's mind is not PG-13. It is permanently R-rated.
It really, he is correct about that.
NC-17.
Well, let's start off with your experiences, man. What happened this week? What was awesome? Let's crack it.
Oh, man. A lot of good stuff. A lot of remote raids, especially. We've got a group chat with you, me, and Ibit, and our good friend in Chicago, Barry Falk. And so we did a lot of remote raids together. And so just a bunch of Genesect, which is awesome. But in addition to that, we actually had, I don't know if you remember this, but we had the makeup event for GoFest as well.
Okay, let's talk about that for a second. I was very underwhelmed, I guess, because there was no things we had to get done, and it was just, okay, it's here. All right.
Well,
here.
And we had the better aspect of it. We'll get into that when we start talking. But
in the U.S., we absolutely.
Other countries, when it comes to events, they're basically the beta test. So, but during this past makeup event, which was fine here in the U.S., I did get a shiny Alolan Marowak, so that's pretty sweet there. And
nice.
I also got a shiny Unknown. I got an O.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. It's a blue. It's like a Superman blue. I like it.
So that's pretty awesome in and of itself. The rest of it was, it was fine. I especially, like I said during the original Go Fest, I really liked the fire hour. So grabbed some more Darumaka and some Litwicks and had some fun. And
Yeah.
this past week was also the Unova event. So got some Cottony and
Yep.
and a few other. Let's see what else is pretty new.
See, if you take
But yeah,
screenshots of it, Joe, you don't have to go find it.
I'm just scrolling and
That's
scrolling.
embrace the casual
I've
trademark
I've
trick.
caught so many Pokemon. I just can't screenshot them all. It would take
You
up
don't have to screenshot
so
them.
much.
You only screenshot. See,
No, it would
embrace the
take up
casual.
so
you only
much.
screenshot the important ones.
So, but yeah, all in all, great time. But what did you do this week? I mean, I know what you did this week.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
why
we
don't you
both
let
rated
everyone
it one
else?
time. Well, before I get to that, I am glad that other places in the world got the makeup day. I had a really hard time staying engaged, to be honest. I got in our Discord, it's like, hey, let's raid. And I waited for a while. I did pop a lure or incense, rather. No, lure. Lure is the round one. Yeah.
Lure's the one that goes on Pokestops.
I popped an incense.
All right.
So yeah, I did pop the incense. It's working just as good as an original Go Fest day. And so, I tried to think, man, I don't know, it's just boring. There was no here's some stuff you got to get done. And I kind of need that sometimes, or like at Go Fest itself, when we're done with the missions. Hey, Rocketti, thanks for being here. We have each other. We're like, oh, let's go find. Oh, did you see this? Let's get you that. You
can specifically target. Oh, hey, I want to go get a shiny like Lapras. I think it was someone in our group last year was like, I want to go get a shiny Lapras. So we went and hung out in the water biome ice biome for a while.
Like, okay, we're with people. I guess that's what I need. When we're not with people, I need that target list of catch 15 fire types and hatch this or that. And without that, I was like, I think I did 45 minutes. And I honestly don't even know what biome was up at the time when I got in. And I was like, all right, nobody's really inviting me to raid. I know I'm not going to be leaving the house right now. So, crap, Joe. Oh, crap, Joe. Crap, Joe. Crap, Joe. Crap, Joe. Crap, Joe.
Did you just hit level 40? Did you just hit level 40?
Popped. It literally just popped. Oh, man. I didn't realize I was that close. Or
you're a level 40 old man.
I would just fly Team Rocket and caught a Shadow Shuckle. Say that 5 times fast in a PG-13 show. And all of a sudden it's like spinning things up. Like, what's going on? I couldn't pick up my phone fast enough to get it to the camera. I was like, oh crap, Joe. Every time I said, oh crap, I almost dropped my phone. I was trying to get it up. I just hit level 40. Embrace the casual, people. Embrace the casual. So
now the real question is,
oh god, now we'll hit level 60 before I will.
No. I reminded you on the show, but I forgot to text you and remind you, so I doubt you did. But did you remember to open gifts during the makeup event to get the rare candies?
I opened some, yeah.
Okay.
I opened some. I think I didn't quite. I don't know. Honestly, don't know if I filled it out. Sometimes I go down the whole list and okay, you've reached your max. And sometimes I'm like, I'm doing stuff and then I get bored and I'll come back to it. So I don't know if I did the full run, but yeah, I did that. So that was that was the makeup Go Fest day. Then, like you said, Barry's been messaging us. Squid is a Beast has been inviting me to raids and hitting me on Twitter and for whatever reason, I don't necessarily get the notification in time. Like today at noon, I think he's like, "Hey, get in the game. I've got a raid." And I didn't see the notification until like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So I missed it. So sorry, Squish, about that. But I'm pretty sure that I raided with him last night while I was waiting on Barry to fire one up. But yes, all right. So getting to what you're talking about. So we went to Barry hit all of us up. Me, you, Ibbot. I don't know who else. I think wasn't he was physically with Tina and Ibbot that night.
Yeah, I think. Now, I don't know where they were, but conjecture-wise, I know that Barry's daughter goes to school in Colorado, so I suspect that they were in Colorado. But anyway, regardless, yes, they were physically together.
Yeah, and so we're like, yeah, let's do this, and then they took forever. They didn't take forever. It took forever for the check to come for their dinner so they could pay it and go do this raid. And Joe was like, anytime now, I like threw up a meme of Snorlax sleeping, and all that. But we get it as my first Genesect raid ever. And I mean, it's right when all this started. And so we get in, we take it down easily, right? We fight this thing, we're done. And up pops a red Genesect. My first Genesect catch was a shiny, man.
Do you even have a purple one yet?
Oh, yeah, I got one last night when I raided with Barry.
Okay.
Well, actually, I've gotten 2 or 3 more. Let me see. I'll tell you for sure. I'm pretty sure because I was waiting on Barry and I saw, I've got 2 purples and a shiny. And I saw the invite come up and I just hit it. But I'm pretty sure that was Will Oglesby that had invited us because Ibbott specifically said when Barry's like, okay, I'm about to go in a minute. Barry, Ibbott was like, yeah, hold on. I'm finishing. I know I was finishing up the raid too. I was catching the Genesect. He's like, yeah, I was with Will Oglesby's invite. So hold on a second. So I'm pretty sure Ibbott and I both rated with Squid is a beast, which is his Twitter handle. Squid is a beast. And that's his game tag and all that. And he's a cool dude. And so yeah, I got a shiny off of that. And then I kept throwing it in Barry's face. Like, because there was one that the invite, it came through, but there was some kind of weird delay. And then when I got it, I had to get a pass real quick. And I got the pass. I think I just missed getting in. And Barry's like, oh, sorry, man. But this is like, I think Barry finally got his shiny this week, man. He's been raiding like crazy to get that. That was very cool. Let me pull up. I got all the new ones, but I want to pull up my pictures because I screenshot the things that are important, Joe. And actually have a lot of them. I got Cottony, of course. My shiny Genesect. I evolved to a Chinchino this week. I was able to evolve to that. I evolved to a Garbodor. Did not have that before. So that's ugly.
See, I think there's a bunch that I need to go through and evolve that I just haven't bothered.
Yeah. So I evolved a Servine, but I am way low on those Snivy candies to get the next evolution. I evolved to Bahium. I got a few more Shelmets. I guess with the water bio maybe on Saturday. Shelmet's been popping up a little bit more. I mean, I assume that's a water biome, and that's a bug type. So I assumed it's water because it looks like a clam from Galarian region, if that makes sense. Because it's the Shelmet it's a knight's helmet.
I don't think he's a water type though.
A clam. No, it's a bug. He's a bug type.
Yeah,
apparently. But that's why I thought it was water. Anyway,
I've always been surprised because I don't think he's a steel type, and he really looks like he ought to be.
Right? He looks like
I'll have to double check,
steel.
But
he's bug
it looks like he should be bug steel.
I guess so.
But he's just bug.
That leads me to a question based off the experiences of the week. Is okay on Shelmet himself. It's trade or 200 candies. And I know that's again, but I'm listening better now. Mm-hmm. If I trade this, I don't get it back. Why the
you trade Shelmet for Shelmet?
So I have to capture some Shelmets or something else with my wife's account so I can trade it?
Yeah.
Or just get 200 candies. But why would I give some of this stuff? Is man, a lot of stuff I've gotten recently.
When it first came out, that's one of the first things I did is I walked over to a friend and said, "Hey, let's trade Shelmets."
And I said, "No, Joe, I don't have a Shelmet yet. Thanks for rubbing it in."
Yeah, you're too far to walk over
I know.
to.
No, I don't know, man. If Forrest Gump can
I'm not Forrest Gump.
Yo, you shame. I evolved the Lipard from the Purloin. I evolved Boldor from Roggenrola. So I got enough. And that's another one that you have to trade to get that next evolution up. I'm so frustrated. So now I got to get enough Roggenrolas in my wife's account. Waddle finally showed up for me.
See, I haven't even found one of them yet.
I found one. I've seen one, captured one. That's my history with Swaddle right there.
There were a lot of people on Reddit saying, where? This is just a bug type. This should be common. Where is it?
Yeah.
And he's just whatever.
And yeah, like I said, I've had one pop up. So that's my experiences of the week. Man, it's been a lot of fun. And let me pop open the Discord as you pull it up on your phone. I know you're finishing up some kind of catch there. But I'm going to open up here. Of course, to get to our Discord and have it read on the show. Well, first off, can always hit us on Twitter at Pokemon Go Pod and tag us, and we'll try to read your things off. Just like Squid is a Beast tagged us, and he said he got his first Genesect with Ibit, with that Coverville. So, there's a good experience of the week. Otherwise, you can also go through Guarantee that we'll read it, because sometimes we forget things. It happens. Oh, I won't read this out of the general chat before we get to the experiences. Patreon.com/Pokemon Go Podcast. You get it in our community. You get your experiences shared. You get to help support the show. I've got the Turtle Squad sitting right over here, about ready to go. And I did get the email from, I lost your name, right? It's not in front of me. I'm thinking about too many things, but the nice, awesome person who shared subs last week. I've got her email from
Lady Jasmine.
Address. Lady Jasmine, thank you.
She's
so
here
I've got
tonight.
her. She's so Lady Jasmine, you're in the chat. You can pick if you want the Valor variant, the red Squirtle, or just a regular Squirtle Squad. I'll let you pick
What if
that,
she wants a Deadpool Pikachu?
I will print you a Deadpool Pikachu if you want that. Absolutely. So you get some swag from time to time, depending on your level. You definitely get into our great community, and you get the show ad free, 100%. But all that being said, in our general chat, Iron Will has a Bouffalant. He said they do exist, and the reason I want to bring it up, I popped up his map, and he says me, but I can't tell what quite town that is. But it's a good bit north of Philadelphia and a good bit.
Did we want to
talk?
Did we want to talk about where Bouffalant is real quick? So we actually have a map in our sources.
Oh, okay, I see the map. Yeah.
Since we're talking about that,
you go all the way down to Washington State and get this thing.
No,
that's not. It's showing.
It's Washington D.C.
Oh, I said state, did not. My bad. You're right. Not Washington State, Washington D.C.
Yeah. So this comes to us from NTNL on the Sylph Road, and they have been collecting all kinds of different data and people saying, "Hey, caught it here, and mapping it out. And so I think this is pretty accurate for where you can catch it. And he's gone through, this is either the third or fourth iteration of the map. But yeah, you can catch it down as far south as Fredericksburg, Virginia.
Wow.
And you can catch it just above Albany, New York. You can catch it in Rhode Island. I mean, and so it includes a lot. Like half of Pennsylvania is there, all of New Jersey is there, most of Delaware, Washington D.C. So you can catch it. It's got a pretty big range. When they said New York City specifically, I was worried that it was going to be relatively small.
As was I think Coach Kev.
But no, it's got a pretty big range.
Yes. So catch them for us. Bring them on down to the south. We'll give you some moonshine for it.
Well, and when I go visit family in Philadelphia, I can catch them. Or if we convince Dennis or Phil to start playing again, they could catch them and bring them to us. Or some of the other botched guys.
That's
so botched podcast, not child friendly at all.
I love that you feel the need to say that.
I really do, because there is Charles level, like we said earlier at the top of the show.
That's fair. That's fair.
And they are way beyond that on the show.
Yeah, you're not wrong. So that is very, very cool to find out. So back to our experiences. Pridget, I know his name's Robert, but I'm stuck on calling him Pridget. Even though that's not what those initials say at all. Back-to-back shiny Genesects.
Oh, yeah.
Holy cow, man. That's awesome. Then Professor Pine has got a first-rate critical catch. Ooh, it is almost a hundo.
Almost, shy.
Yeah, Popeye got a crit catch on theirs as well.
And again, just shy. Both of those are 98%.
So close. I haven't even evaluated mine. I need to evaluate mine. I guarantee they're not going to be like that. Well, I don't guarantee it, but I don't think they're going to be like that.
Thompson 309 with the shiny Ragnarola.
Go ahead, Joe. I talk too much, Joe. I'm so sorry, Joe. Go ahead, Joe.
Yes.
What Popeye get then?
So this was actually during the Go Fest makeup. He ended up getting the Alola Marowak and the Unknown, just like me. But on top of that, he also got, and those were shiny. So on top of that, he also got shiny Sudowoodo, Clefairy, and Chansey. So pretty awesome there.
That's solid.
Whereas US Nate Scout got no shinies for the makeup day. And then Terry, again, a 98% Genesect and a 98% shiny, lucky. Shoot, I always get Latios and Latios mixed
Yes, gold. I don't know which one that is. La-di-da-di-da. That's what's that one.
So now I'm gonna have to check real quick. I think it's Latios. But nope, it's Latios. My guess was wrong. It's Latios, so shiny Latios. Oh, I'm silly. I could have just looked at the gender, because Latios with the A is female.
Ah, gotcha.
Silly Joe.
And of course, a shiny Genesect.
Shiny Genesect.
Is that a hundo Nolte got?
Yeah, Nolte got 100%.
Oh wow, Genesect. Okay, now Nolte then slaps down. Holy crap! Now we've established
Nolte raids a little bit,
just a wee bit, He did over, what was that, 10 Genesect? I can't see all the zeros. Is that 100 Genesect raids this week? He got 7 shiny, dude. That's a lot of raids, man.
Yeah, that's not all the shinies. He also got a shiny Houndour, Magmar, Growlithe, Lapras, Starmie, and an unknown T.
Oh, and a Mankey.
The Mankey is not shiny. It's 100%.
Oh, hundo Mankey.
Yeah. Okay, so gotcha. See how it says 4 asterisks? That means 100%.
I got you. Yep.
I'm clicking on these pictures, and I keep wanting to hit the X down at the bottom instead of the actual get out of the picture button up at the top left.
I know, right? I'm so disappointed. I was like, man, I really like that pink. Not Slacking. Slacking's the evolution. Slackoff. I really love that pink Slackoff. Let me evolve it. I am so disappointed in the evolution of that shiny.
Yeah, the burnt Slacking.
Yeah, I wish I had just kept it the pink Slackoff. But yeah, I was just checking my shinies, and Genesect is the most recent after Magikarp. So nothing spectacular there. Coach Kev, Fraud Club member, got a hundo. What is? I can't tell what that is. Too small.
It's a Sweetles evolution.
Oh, the Sweetle evolution. Okay.
Why am I blanking on it? Levana.
Okay. That's a little
and then
panda
Oshawott.
Oshawott. Yep.
Bouffalant.
Not Pidgey. The actual pigeon.
The P-Dove. Isn't that P-Dove?
P-Dove. Yeah, P-Dove. And I just see a yellow blob on my screen for the other one. I don't know what that is.
Yeah. The other one is oh shoot. It's the little cotton ball. It's not cottony though. This is gonna bug me. Whimsicott. It's Whimsicott. It is Whimsicott. I should have known that because there's a Pokemon podcast that I used to listen to that one of the people on there, one of the hosts on there, goes by Whimsicott.
Okay.
And then Coach Kev also with the shiny Genesect. So a lot of good experiences this past week all around.
Yeah, let me appraise my Genesect right here.
For a second, I didn't hear the so I was like, let me just praise. You are so beautiful and red and shiny. I love you.
Yeah, that's an okay Genesect. Oh no, I hit the button instead of go over. So that one's, it's a 2-star. That's 3-star with a full attack, but defense and HP is low. And my shiny is actually still the best with more even numbers. So yeah, nothing spectacular. I just closed my game because I'm dumb. But nothing spectacular. But I am definitely open to raids. I put another $10 into the game this week. These raids are getting me, but I'm happy with it. See, I think I'm up to $30 into the game at this point.
See, I've just been going in increments of 20. I probably should put more, but That's what I've been doing.
Rock Eddie just invited me to a raid. So let's see what goes on here. But Joe, let's see. Is that everything? That's everything right now, right? We got our experiences. We've got all the stuff going on. Let's take a quick break. And it's Timber. All right, that's cool. Let's take a quick break here, and we'll be back in just a minute.
Okay. And how do I do that? /commercial?
/commercial should work. All right, and Lady Jasmine is getting a yellow. Because she's Team Instinct. She's getting a yellow.
All right. Initiating a 30-second commercial break. Dun dun dun.
Yeah. I'm gonna jump in with this, but it'll be fun. Oh, why is
your face is lagging?
Everything's lagging all of a sudden. I mean, it was like spinning on the thing. Yep, that's fine, man. That's fine. I don't know what the deal is. You know what I do hate about speed checking, speed test or fast.com or anything, is everybody has different numbers. Everybody shows different numbers for what my internet is. If I go to Comcast, who's my provider, oh, look, you're getting almost the gig down that you're supposed to get. If I go to fast.com, which is owned by Netflix, it's always like 200 to 400 down. If I go to speed test, it really ranges.
Yeah, I usually do speed test when I'm checking.
All right. Looks like commercial's over. So let me put it in the marker. And here comes random music, truly random music. I don't know which one this is. Oh, yeah, we're back. Got a little peek-a-dove going on. W? Maybe that's W. I don't know. So there's some new music I've added to the rotation. I would love to get your music suggestions.
Yeah, we asked for that. Did anyone actually send you any?
No, but I was inspired to go find some of my own, and I found 2 new ones that I really, really liked. So those are cut. Actually, it's supposed to be 3. I don't think I finished rendering for the third part of what I wanted to do, but that's okay. We got some news. Pokemon GO Fest 2020. Is this old news?
No. They get a second makeup event.
Well, good, because they really, Australia, New Zealand, and parts of Asia Pacific really got trashed with that.
Yeah, so it's what we hinted at earlier, how they are really the beta testers for events because they get the events first. And so they did not have... like shiny unknowns were not turned on for them until like the last 45 minutes of the event. So out of the 3 hours of the makeup, they literally could not catch a shiny unknown. So there were a lot of people that were not very happy about that, and understandably so.
Yeah.
If there's an event and it's advertised to have something, they really ought to have them. And so for us in the US, generally our events go a lot smoother than theirs because, like I said before, they are the beta testers, the live beta testers.
They essentially start a day before us. Kind of.
Yeah. Pretty much. And so, Australia, like I said, Australia, New Zealand, and other parts of Asia Pacific are going to get a second makeup event on August 23rd. So that's this coming Sunday from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. local time. Now, I wonder if someone from another region happens to be visiting and they had GoFest tickets, could they take part in this?
Thought.
I bet they could. I bet they would gain access to it. Just like how during Community Day, if you leave your time zone and go to another time zone, you can actually extend Community Day. Yeah, by an hour. And so I'm guessing that if you are visiting this area, even though you weren't impacted by the issue, that you could participate. I mean, with all the craziness in the world right now, I don't know how many people are actually traveling, but it is a possibility. So they are going to get it. It's the same exact setup as this previous makeup event, where it's fire, water, then friendship, and also Oh, interesting. They are not going to have. So note that the other features of the previous makeup event, such as the special free box, gifts containing rare candies, and other bonuses, will not be active. Interesting. So those will not be active. So other than these bonuses not being active, they are the same. Incense will still attract event-specific Pokemon, and yeah. But yeah, I'm kind of surprised. Well, surprised and not surprised, I guess. But yeah.
I'm sitting here trying to figure out why my item bag is so overly full. I got rid of some Pokeballs. I got rid of something else I didn't really need. It's like, man, your bag is full. Yeah, I hit level 40. That gave me a whole bunch of crap.
Yeah, it gives.
I totally forgot.
Yeah, all those lucky eggs. It gives you like 5 or 6 lucky eggs.
4.
Oh, is it 4?
That's 0, so it gives me 4. Yeah.
So
that's a lot of lucky eggs. I mean, it is.
Especially since right now you are at the cap. It gave you lucky eggs to not go anywhere.
I know, right? No. Now that 50's about to drop in, right?
Well, 50 will be dropping. About is another story.
Okay.
We don't know. We don't know when it will be dropping. Knowing Niantic, it probably won't be until close to the end of the year. But yes, they have mentioned that they are going to increase the cap. And for those that don't remember this announcement that we talked about, they said that they're going to be increasing it to 50. Not only will the amount of experience needed be part of the qualification, but another section of the qualification will be almost like events. You have to do specific tasks in order to level up. So that way, people who already have so much experience banked, like Terry Wolf, won't just all of a sudden go bam, 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 level 50. They'll actually have to still progress through the levels,
which it gives them a reason to. I mean, Terry Wolf didn't stop playing. Nolte hasn't stopped playing, but it gives them that checklist of, I gotta do other stuff. It matters. It's not just level 50 now.
And the implications are that our Pokemon will get to level up too, because Pokemon level is directly tied to our trainer level. So it could theoretically make some of these higher statted Pokemon pull away from the rest of the crowd that much more, if that makes sense. Like these Pokemon that are already up at the top when they're maxed out, that are amazing, like, because they're, even though you get a Pokemon to level 40, the power level is vastly different. Like a Beedrill versus a Mewtwo. Yeah, the Mewtwo's going to wreck the Beedrill. And so they'll just pull even further ahead, probably. That's my theory. But we'll have to wait and see.
We shall wait and see. Now we've got this Ultra Unlocked Dragon Week. It's a makeup time.
Another makeup event. Oy.
All right, but it's research, which I can get down with.
It's Niantic heavily applying their their makeup events.
Their makeup. Stupid.
But yes, so this is because a technical issue occurred during Dragon Week. They are going to be holding a global makeup event on Friday, so starting tomorrow, until Wednesday, so August 21st to August 26th. During that time, there will be rewards for timed research, and they said they will be the same as those for the Dragon Week timed research, but the tasks will be slightly different. So the rewards will be the same, tasks will be different. The other features of Dragon Week, such as featured Pokemon, will not be active. Technical issue occurred during Dragon.
Sorry.
And so, so we are going to be getting some more research. So get out there and get some Dino. I wish they would give us more Dino spawns in addition to that, but yeah, get out there and hopefully get some more Dino from the timed research.
Yeah, that when I saw that, I was like, oh yeah, that was a thing that the only two dino that I even saw, I want to say Dino. I don't know, maybe it's a Flintstone kid, 10 million strong and growing. I don't know what the deal is, but I want to call him Dino. But that they weren't showing up like they're supposed to. So as soon as I saw that makeup, I was like, oh yeah, cool. They're gonna do that. So there is that. And I just clipped Joe. I just made a Twitch clip where you were rating and hosting at the same time. Because like, come on, man. Oh, that's funny. So
let's face it, rating doesn't take much. You just keep tapping. I wasn't even looking at where I was tapping on the
it was timber. It was a timber.
And I think you just tried to share the link.
Oh, I did share. Oh yeah, because I can't do links because I'm not modded, but that's fine. We have it out there. We'll put it out on social media and all that. Battle of Heatran raids. This is one I'm looking for because I've seen Heatran and a lot of the actual raids I've been going on. I don't have them yet, or her, and not gender specific yet.
I think it is non-gendered. Most legendaries are.
I don't have them yet.
It. But yeah, the non-gendered legendary, and I assume, doesn't it say shiny will be available? I think shiny is already available.
You have the link in front of you. You can read it. It doesn't.
I was looking up the shiny to see, because I can't remember whether there's so many shinies out there. The checklist is huge.
In this post, it does not say shiny.
Okay. Well, if the shiny is available, it looks basically the same, except for its colors are more vibrant and it has purple eyes. So, and Rock Eddie says yes, its shiny is available.
Oh yeah, Joe in the chat, you'll have to handle that. I can't. I'm not modded. I can't do that. So good. So we can possibly get a shiny. So that's also, I know Barry Folk will be hitting us up. I am definitely open to raids. All Heatran raids will be accepted. There we go. August 21st from 1 p.m. Pacific to September 10th, 1 p.m. Pacific, just in case you forgot in the 3 seconds since Joe said it there. But make sure you have. Now, here's the thing, Joe. Here's what I've been actually really realizing that maybe we haven't pointed out. I know in the early days of raiding, the suggested teams for any battle or any raid were crap. It was just, we threw a bunch of people and everybody's like, no, don't use those. They're horrible.
Well, so the problem with the original algorithm was that it put a severe focus on your team surviving. That doesn't really matter, because what you actually want is to put out as much damage as you can. And they've adjusted the algorithm some to make it focus more, but it does still have an element of survivability in there.
Well, I'm telling you from Embrace the Casual standpoint, hashtag Embrace the Casual, that you need that the teams they recommend, not recognize, they're working out for me, because I don't memorize these. Like if I get the first Genesect, I'm just going to jump in, take whatever team they give me.
Well, so
and then I might go in and research.
Genesect can be soloed by a very good player, or duoed by decent.
Okay, maybe that's a bad
players.
Example. My point is, all the raids I've been doing, because I'm like the raid king now with all this remote raiding. All these raids, the teams that they recommended, I think I've lost one time. And I've had to quickly rebuild a team and jump back in.
Well, and because one of the things that makes him so easy to take down is he's 4 times vulnerable to fire. So you burn the bug and you're good.
And they brought in all fire type, and it wasn't just fire types. Some of the fire types we have can have non-fire attacks. It was the ones that the algorithm recommended were fire types with fire attacks. Now they weren't the most strongest that I had fire type, but they had fire quick attack and fire charged attack. I noticed that on Genesect. So it was cool that way. I think they've done a good job. Niantic has done a good job of really updating the game to make it super playable and good. And Rock Eddie says nobody has actually soloed it yet. I guess that he knows of.
That's why I just put a link showing someone soloing it with weather boost.
So. I mean, it's hard, but yeah. Okay, now I did see, Joe. I can't even say it, man. It's like, why? I did see this pop up in the news in the game. that there's a 8th grade teenage girl sticker book coming to the game.
Remember when I said that we needed a sticker book?
Now I don't know if we'll actually get a sticker book, although that is what they use to advertise this, basically.
No, we're getting more stickers, since they're so crucial to the game. And actually, I've received some of these stickers because they are live right now.
Okay.
Like the Pikachu laying down with the purple bubbles above it. Yeah. I actually opened a gift with that in it today. But yeah, there's plenty new ones. So I've got a question for you. I don't know how much you actually use the stickers. I don't use them a ton, but
I send them sometimes to people.
Does it feel weird to anyone else to use the buy for the Bulbasaur that says buy? It's like, yeah. Am I removing you from my friends list? Like, why am I saying buy to you?
Yeah, no, I'm messing with it because there's actually another one. There's another one that says Pikachu one that's kind of like that. It's like peace out. I mean, but it's something like, yeah.
Well, at least that one's like, oh yeah. Or there's another Pikachu one that's thank you. But that one's just buy. I'm like,
yeah, I've got a buy right now. Thank you. I'm looking at see if I've got any of the new ones. Yeah, I haven't yet. But I will say, like, look at that Slowbro on this graphic. Again, the links are in our show notes if you're on the podcast. You can find the exact thing. But it's the Pokemon GO Live.com post about the gift sticker update. But that Slowbro, that art style I kind of dig. It looks like somebody actually took the time to color it in by hand with crayons and highlight the edges and stuff. I kind of dig it.
Coach Kev says the buy sticker might be gone.
Oh,
maybe you can't. Maybe you can't get them anymore.
Well, now we have a collectible in the game.
We got all kinds of collectibles. That's this whole game. Yeah. That's the whole game.
But and they're definitely not stingy with it. I mean, there's plenty of stickers that keep popping up in my stuff. So
you see, you know why they can't say gotta collect them all. Number one, it doesn't really roll off the tongue, but they can't say it because
you can't do it.
Because there's that. But Ash, he doesn't collect them. He lets almost all of his Pokemon go at some point or another, except Pikachu. He catches, but he doesn't keep them all. He doesn't collect them all.
I don't know. Okay, so two things. First, Rocky Eddie responds back, says the sticker is still there. They just removed the buy part.
Oh, interesting. I'll have to take a look at that. Because it just felt so weird sending that.
Then above that, here's the perfect place. Coach Kev says, I would kick someone from a gym and send them a gift from that gym with the buy sticker on it. Oh, that is so perfect. That is so great.
Maybe I haven't updated yet, but mine still say buy on them.
Well, the ones we have, I doubt they removed it. It's just getting new ones, maybe. Maybe they did remove it. I mean, they control the code. It could change in our sticker pack. I don't know what to tell you. But yeah, mine say buy. And honestly, I'm going to keep those for a while unless it changes on its own. I just kind of throw some out when I think about it. I don't really, they literally do nothing in the game. So I just, every once in a while, throw some. If somebody sends me a sticker, I'll try to do it. I'm going to save that in-depth teardown for last because I usually would go really in-depth on that. So 2 Pokemon Go trainers, age 5 and 6, were arrested?
No.
Oh, no. 56 and 55. Come on, you people. I mean, you're older than I am, and you're getting into a brawl over control of a gym. Joe, hit me with this story.
Yep. They are arrested for physically fighting over a gym. Now, these are a couple of trainers in Japan.
So good.
So, yeah. Clearly, they're not social distancing. But, yeah, 56 and 55. Oh, man. The men who met through the game have reportedly known each other for a long time. And they have an intense rivalry that's grown over the years. And an argument finally turned into a physical fight. And yeah. Whoa. Oh, so one of them was in their vehicle. And the other one reached into the vehicle and grabbed him.
Oh, come on, man. Allegedly.
Well, and I prefer news articles that use allegedly heavy-handedly, because it reminds people that you are innocent until proven guilty, regardless of how many how many witnesses there were in front of you.
Good.
So, but yeah. Yeah, Coach Kev. Maybe he sent him a buy sticker. Oh man, but yeah, basically, hey, it's a game. Have fun. Don't go that crazy, please.
That's and I mean they supposedly they damaged the vehicle, and there's assault charges, and
In
yeah.
Hokkaido Prefecture.
I love this last little line. Well, it's not the last line, but right before the break here of the mid break on the article. Pokemon fans react, in response to the brawl, social media users condemn the physical violence that arose. Really? You think that our community condemned the violence? Yeah, man. Yeah, this is a horrible article, but yeah, it is what it is. It's a dumb situation too. Coach Kev, I just sent you a very special sticker.
The buy sticker?
Absolutely. Like, open a gift from Coach Kev. All right, bye. That's it. That. Okay, all right. So it's time for the in-depth APK teardown going on here. Megas have been added to the teardown. Not actually in the game yet, but what do we got on the Megas, Joe?
Yes. So first thing that I noticed when I opened this this post earlier, Mega Raids have their own music. Not that it matters because I don't play with music on.
I don't have,
but I was like, interesting. Okay. But Mega Raids. And apparently there's going to be a new resource. Mega Raids are going to give Mega Candies, which probably means we will need Mega Candies to evolve Pokemon into Mega Pokemon.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Now, we have, from a previous teardown, we do know that we are going to have the wristband for our trainer, the Mega Evolution wristband. So there will be that. Apparently, they have found code for animation for not just evolving Megas, but also de-evolving Megas. So we do have confirmation that Megas will not be a permanent state, just like they are in the main series games. They are not a permanent state. You Mega Evolve each battle. Sounds kind of tiring and Digimon-esque, but it's true. It's what happens. And so, yeah. Oh, wait. Apparently, Megas will also have specific displays in their in-game for CP and things like that. So I'm hoping, I mean, this is Niantic, but I'm hoping that it actually does display everything so that we can see, okay, this is their current stats, this is their stats when they Mega Evolve, and things like that.
Yeah.
But yeah.
That would be good. I like the idea because candies, if they're gonna make it to where you can get it, I mean, it's gonna give you another thing to go do and earn and then use when you want. I'm only gonna use it in raids, basically, if that's even allowed. See, they may not allow megas in raids.
I'm sure they'll be allowed in raids, but that means hopefully that more raids will be soloable, theoretically, since we'll have even more power, and when we get a bump up to level 50, more stuff will be soloable. Yeah, interesting. We're getting some new event badges, which makes sense. When there's new events, there's new badges. A lot of new map features, apparently. Enough so that they're adding a new library to the code. For those that don't speak programming, a library in code is just something you can reference, basically, whether it be code or assets or anything like that. And so a lot of new map features apparently are coming to the game. New AR code was founded, which makes sense because they keep absorbing new AR companies to add to the code. And there's some new references to sticker inventory, which this APK teardown, I'm pretty sure.
1 day ago is when it came out.
Yeah. I think it was before the new stickers went live. They are friend and gift updates to scrolling, and reporting ad feedback. Interesting. I wonder what that does.
Advertising. Like, I like this ad, it's good versus
Oh, okay.
not.
Maybe. But yeah, so a lot of things in the background. We don't know if megas are fully ready. Like, obviously they're not live, but we don't know if they're fully ready to the point where they can turn them on from the server side or not. But they are definitely, if they're not ready, they are definitely getting a lot closer. A lot closer. So when do you think, and chat, you can chime in too, when do you think we'll see megas?
I said not before the end of the year. You guys all disagreed with me. So I'm still going to stick with that.
I'm trying to remember, because we've talked about this before. I'm trying to remember what my guess was. Because I want to say my guess was October. I think that was my guess before. I'm almost thinking it might be a little bit earlier than that. Maybe late September. Rock Eddie's saying by the end of the month. It could be.
All right.
I mean, this is a pretty big... This is a lot of stuff that they've added for megas. It could be by the end of the month. But I want to say what I originally thought was October, which I agree with Rock Eddie. It does seem like it's coming closer, but I still think it's probably September. Maybe not late September, but I'm still thinking September personally.
Okay. And we know that they've done things for cons, even though Dragon Con's not doing a real world con. Maybe they don't care. Maybe they don't care about Dragon Con. It's just coincidental. But Coach Kev is beginning of next month. Rock Eddie's. Yeah. I don't know, man. It just seems like they're
it'll get here when it gets here.
Well, okay, that's the easy guess, Joe. Yeah. So yeah.
Assuming Niantic remembers to flip the switch, because they forgot with the unknowns for Australia.
Apparently Niantic's not on TikTok. They don't know you got to flip the switch. So there's all that going on. So hey, man, guess what? We have some speak pipes, man. It's pretty cool.
Okay.
All right, let's see. This is from Anonymous, so Tom.
Hey there. My name's Tom. And I just want to say that Nightbot is a fraud. Also, Terry Wolf, you're still a fraud. Oh, and lastly, Karans, you're not a fraud.
Oh, Karans was
anyway, love, you're cool, bro.
Oh,
Karans,
wait.
You're not a fraud.
Hold on, let me go back.
Hold up. Yeah, we missed a little bit.
You're still a fraud. Oh, and lastly, Karans, you're not a fraud. You're cool, bro. Anyway, love the show. Bye-bye.
Oh, Krantz is too cool to be a fraud.
Krantz was asking to be a fraud too last week. No.
Now we need a cool bro title because Krantz is the first cool bro.
He's too cool to be a fraud.
Yeah, man. I guess I'm too cool to be a fraud too. That's awesome. But Terry Wolf, we know, is a fraud. Oh, look, Nightbot's a fraud. Now, how would Tom know Nightbot's a fraud if Tom doesn't come out to the live show?
See, one of these people that we think is a bot is actually him.
Yeah.
What if he's Lurks? Lurks is always
here. Lurks is always here. I don't know. What if it's Tanon Jane? Maybe, or I can't say that last one. Yin Truoc 33. I don't know, man. Tom might be changing accounts each week, kind of like I do. Like this week, I'm in DC Digital Media because of security issue things that happen. But I think we might have a response, though, a firing back, if you will, from somebody else. This is literally from Mr. Nashville.
Hey, you guys! Cheeky Nashville here, and I'm from Nashville. Hey, what's with all this fraud talk? I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. and I don't need no Terry Wolf to be backing me up. I'm a big boy. I can handle my own. Hey, Tom, if you come at me, I will fart in your mouth. And that is a fact, and I stick to the facts.
Oh my.
You best not step on my toes. Don't come to Nashville. I'm only joking. It's only play talk. I'm not really an aggressive guy. But anyway, do not call me a fraud. I don't even remember if you did call me a fraud, but it's in my mind now. Did you? I don't know. Anyway, Joe, why does it not echo when you do the random trivia no more? I used to love that echo.
Because
Anyway,
we have a different
I love the show.
editor.
I crave the Joe, and I need more echo. Peace.
Well, Joe, what sound? Do you have a soundboard that can do effects?
No, not right now. I don't. I've
And
got a real basic one.
Let me see something here. I don't think I can get you. Yeah, with everything I can do on this board, I can only do effects on my channel, right? So I can't seem to get you to that. So you know what? We'll figure this out. Hold on a second. Let me see where the right button is. But Cheeky Nashville. Jeez, I'll fart in your. Come at me, bro. I'll fart in your mouth.
I don't think that's social distancing.
That is. Nope, you're right. That is something totally different.
Oh man.
Oh, where's my correct? Am I messing myself up here? That's that
Probably.
one. Oh, this one. Okay. First off, let me keep that down. So we're gonna randomize this, and then just bear with me a second, Joe. I got this. I got this. All right. Let's see. Turn that up.
Hey, my name's Tom. Hey, Joe. A lot of fraudulent activity with that underscore there, dude. Anyway, what time is it, Joe?
It is time for random trivia. And this week, it really is random. I'm not gonna lie. I wanted to talk about Kangaskhan. So with megas coming in the near future, Kangaskhan, specifically Mega Kangaskhan, what used to be, I don't know if it still is, 'cause I don't know, I honestly don't keep up with the meta for the main series game tournaments, but Mega Kangaskhan used to be a staple for a lot of people in their teams. And Mega Kangaskhan versus regular Kangaskhan really doesn't look much different compared to some of the other megas, except the fact that the baby that's in its pouch pops out of its pouch and fights alongside it. And so if I'm not mistaken, in the main series games, that gives it a 50% increase to all of its damage, if I remember correctly. Like I said, I don't actually keep up with the main series games to that degree. But Kangaskhan is known as the parent Pokemon. It is a normal type Pokemon. One of its first appearances in the anime, it is actually a Kangaskhan who has adopted a human child and carries the human child around in its pouch. And so he's a bit of a almost like Tarzan-esque little kid that runs around and can actually speak the Pokemon language, I guess. Like, Ash, to a certain extent, understands what Pikachu is trying to tell him, but this kid actually speaks the Kangaskhan language. But yeah, so that was an interesting little tidbit from the anime.
Different take on it.
Yeah. And then the Pokedex entry for the Red and Blue series games says that the infant rarely ventures out of its mother's protective pouch until it is 3 years old. And so that makes me wonder, does Mega Evolve just temporarily make it older? Food for thought. I have no idea. But it actually comes out of the pouch when it Mega Evolves. So, but yeah, Kangaskhan is a regional in Pokemon Go. It's in Australia. Its shiny form becomes a little bit paler, except it has some green accents instead of kind of a darker brown accent. And it's based off of a kangaroo. which makes a whole lot of sense because of the pouch and everything.
Yeah.
And then it's almost like an armored kangaroo. But yeah, Kangaskhan comes from, the name itself comes from kangaroo and Genghis Khan. So kangaroo and Khan. And yeah, good old Genghis Khan. And they, not just the name, but also parts of its mannerisms, especially in the anime, are derived from Genghis Khan. Like, it becomes violently enraged when it protects its child, and just
Gotcha.
things like that. So
Yeah, it's interesting that you brought up Genghis Khan, whatever. Because I've been, again, on the journey of finding games for my wife to play on the Switch so we can hang out together and different things. And like, you know what? You've never tried the Pokemon Let's Go Eevee edition that I have that came from Paul Puck and was amazing.
good old
And so
Paul
I
Puck.
played. Yeah, man, Paul's the best. I played it all the way up to get to the Go Park, right? So then I could get the Meltan boxes and whatnot, which I still need to get some more of those because I need Swoltan, right? But so we fired it up today, and she comes out of the park, and there's all kind of Pokemon sitting around. She's never played before, so we actually ended up just starting over on her own account, and so she can learn the controls. But you walk out, I think you go to the right, and there's a Genghis Khan. I was like, oh man, look at that thing. I don't have one of those in the game yet. That's too cool. And remind me, the only thing we can get out of Go Park, out of that game, is the Meltan box. We can't like capture, say, a Genghis Khan in the game and then get it transferred to our Pokemon Go account.
Correct. No, you can send Pokemon from Pokemon Go to the Let's Go games, but you can't send Pokemon back. The only thing you can get in Pokemon Go from it is, like you said, the Meltan box.
Yeah. So yeah, that's cool. I was just making sure we do have crayons. What time is it downloaded? And we do. So it's randomized. I swear to you, it is randomized. And then as soon as Cheeky's like, I'm tired of this fraud talk. Hey, there's a lot of fraudulent activity on that hashtag. Like, oh my God, go XLR. Why have you done this to me? It is straight up randomized. So we haven't got our guy from Norway to come up in a minute. So I might have to figure out a better way to randomize this stuff. Maybe only put 2 or 3 on each channel, and then we can just go around hitting the buttons in order type of deal. So yeah, there is that. All right, that's going to be it for today's show. Of course, we've got some cool, we're going to talk about where to find us and everything else too, but we've got some cool stuff going on over on twitch.tv/Pokemon Go Podcast live on Thursday nights at 8 p.m. And right now, what we're going to get prepared to do is people have been putting in their title suggestions, and that's where we get the title from the show. So if you're live, hang out. Even if you've never voted before, it's open to you. Come and vote for the title of tonight's episode. We appreciate you for doing that. I'll give a quick shout out to who is here live on Twitch. We got another TV viewer, which is probably Tom. A10, probably Tom. Athena Sand, Coach Kev, Commander Root, definitely Tom. Me, LAP, Kurtstable. Kurstable's supposed to be doing a show right now on Nook's Tavern. Kurt's here lurking in the darkness here. Lady Jasmine lurks, probably Tom. Mr. Tambourine 19, Rocky 8033, Slay Puke, probably not Tom. Squishy Twitchy, definitely a bot. Tannen Jane, I'm probably saying that wrong, and I do apologize. Water _ is wet. In other news, that's from Batman, right? In other news,
Embrace the
water
underscore.
is wet. Yeah, embrace the underscore. Oh, Joe. And Richard 33. I don't know if I'm saying that right. All hanging out tonight. We appreciate all of you. I am the mega casual now because I am level 40, and I appreciate all
Megas aren't in the game yet.
But this casual is, so I'm 40. Email us, show@PokemonGoPodcast.com. We'll read it on the air. PokemonGoPodcast.com has that speak pipe. And it is up now. We had to give you a notification last week saying, hey, go to Giant Size Team Up, blah, blah, blah. It's been fixed now, so you can go right to PokemonGoPodcast.com. It looks different. We're still remodeling, okay? But it is functional. It's there, so if you want to use your speak pipe, I did not check to see if that was on the page. I'll make sure it's there. But obviously, SpeakPipe's working because we've gotten a couple this week. So you can go there and leave your voicemail to be played on the show. And we're going to make that easier. That's the plan for the very near future, is we can just say, go to this link, and boom, you're right in. You don't have to jump through hoops. Reddit is r/Pokemon Go Podcast. Facebook's Pokemon Go Podcast. Twitter is at Pokemon Go Pod. And it would be awesome if you want your experience of the week for free, of course, right on the show. On Twitter, hit at Pokemon Go Pod, and then put your experience, maybe some screenshots if you like, and then hashtag XP of the week. So because I know spelling experience might go sideways on us. But if we put XP of the week, I think anybody can do that. All one word. We'll look up that hashtag. It'll be awesome. Where else are we? That's pretty much it right now. You can go to our open Discord channel, which I'll be honest, I've been very busy the last couple weeks. I've done zero interaction with, but it's over in the Nerd Nest, thanks to Run Jump Stomp, and that's tiny.cc/PGP Discord. And that is an open and public Discord that you can be a part of and still interact with us. Joe, where can they find you on the web?
You can find me on Twitter at Joseph_Ard, or if you are trying to find me in a non-Pokemon Go format, you can look for Assorted Geekdom. And we are, all this craziness and whatnot has delayed us quite a bit, but we are starting to ramp up towards recording the Dungeons and Dragons podcast that I have mentioned before. Probably not this week, but next week I think is when we're going to actually start recording official episodes, and it will probably drop in about a month. So maybe early October. It'll be ready for my birthday. That'll be great.
And I want to promote something new that I'm doing as well. Of course, I've redone charlesmcfall.com. And if you go there, there's this link called Finding the Stories. And if you click on that, it is a brand new show that I'm launching. The official drop is Labor Day Monday. That's the 7th, I do believe. Because Dragon Con, of course, is going to be 4th, 5th, and 6th of September. So that's Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Then come Monday, Labor Day, the first episode of Finding the Stories will be out. I love people's stories. I love finding those stories and talking with them. So I talk with a lot of awesome people through this season. And we're going to have Kurt put his face in. We're going to have Brian Ibbett's on there. Brian D. Bradley, some other Brians, I don't know, but we're actually going to launch it with Belle Fairchild of Run Jump Stomp, and I think you'll find it interesting. It is family friendly, 100%. Any swear words that are there get edited out with funny sounds. There's no graphic talk of anything. It is just a good conversation with good people, and I really enjoy doing it. So you can actually subscribe now. It's on anchor.fm/Finding the Stories, and that's my new project. So until that comes out, tune in next week to hear Joe say.
Are we going to have yet another makeup event? Are they going to try for the 4-time, or are they happy with the hat trick?
A makeup of the makeup event?
Makeup of the makeup of the makeup.
Oh, yeah. All right, there's the podcast. And let me go over and vote.
I should do a root beer float with more episodes. It was quite
all right,
tasty.
Here is what's going on. All right. Oh, and Joe, we're actually going to use a new format next week.
Dun dun dun.
I think called StreamYard that I won't have time to show you tonight, but maybe we can do lunch tomorrow or something. I'll show it to you. It's super cool, super easy. You're gonna like it.
Okay.
But here's the headlines that we got right now. Filthy Casual hits 40 is by Mr. Tamarine 19. That's at 3 votes. I want to rock and roll all night by Coach Kev at 2. Charles is now a mega casual by me at 2. And Charles's mind is not PG-13 by Mr. Tamarine. I'll vote for that. So that's at 2. So right now, Filthy Casual hits 40, which is probably the best title. I'll be honest. It's probably the best title out of there. Yeah, I like that you have all the Pikachu emotes. I sent you this. Did we ever get oh dude, I just got a Suwaddle showing up here.
The answer to the question is no, not yet.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
I need to go and get them. I keep expecting it in an email, but you didn't do it in an email because you put it in Dropbox like you should.
Yeah, they're not going in email. I think they're too big.
Yeah.
I may be wrong on that. So now I'm up to 12 Suwaddle candies. Lickitung, I haven't seen Lickitung in forever, man. That is something else. I'll tell you. Boop. Oh, no boops.
Boop.
Boop. There it is. 5. Filthy Casual hits 40 is at 5. You need to euthanize some of those timbers, my friend.
I should have transferred them when they had the double transfer candy.
How's your Conquilor looking?
I haven't evolved any yet, but you don't have a Conquilor either.
I've got the middle one, whatever that name is.
Yeah, you do. Don't
Not Conquilor is the big one. I always go there. Not Timber. Girder. Yeah, I do. I got a Girder, but I have to trade them to evolve them or get 200,000 candies.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a Girder?
Mm-hmm.
No, but you got enough candy to get you one.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. And of course, that's why I do those. That's why I do those with Rock Yeti, is because he keeps doing timber raids.
Yeah, he invited us to it. Well, that's the raid I did during the show.
That's the clip I made of you during the show. Was the raid that you were doing? Let's see. What do we have? Do I have? No, not a praise. Items. Guess what, Joe?
Huh.
You're gonna be a big cry, baby.
You're gonna get it before me. I need to find someone to trade.
Okay. Oh crap! Yes, I did. I had it turned around. I didn't realize what that was. Boop, 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 boop. Embrace the casual.
I don't see anything.
Yeah,
no,
it is video and proven.
I'm gonna edit the video.
Embrace the casual, my friend. Boop.
All right. Well, the Filthy Casual hits 40. Looks like it's going to take the win.
Yeah. Well, how many we got? 5. Yep. That's gonna be it. You see how quickly Joe was in the show now. You know,
Bye.
we
Peace
had
out.
a gentleman's bet, and you just slow poked it, man. You just slow poked it.
Yeah, not even mega.
So
slow
I'm
go,
gonna
just
make
slow.
my own Embrace the Casual shirt, and I'm putting that up in the store for everybody. I might even make a hashtag Embrace the Casual 3D print and send it out to everybody who's live tonight. I don't know.
He's getting his own logo. He's going solo. He is done. He's
done
with my shenanigans.
I need somebody to tell me what the news is while I'm playing my game. I can't do it. I can't be alone, man.
Yeah, he needs someone to text him and say, "Hey, the events started 8 minutes ago."
I need a Pokemon Go podcast babysitter.
All right, we should raid somebody. GoCast is live. Should we raid them again?
Do it. Go for it.
All right. How do you do that again? /raid.
/raid space and then whatever their official name is. GoCast probably.
GoCast podcast. Boom. All right. We're raiding. We're going to GoCast. They're probably doing their Nuzlocke on Crystal version. Have fun, everyone. Good night.
Raid for 250 candies. I don't understand.